How to apply for an open work permit. So what is the difference between open work permit and a closed work permit or employer specific work permit? Getting an LMIA in regards to open work permit. What are the different ways to get an open work permit, guys? Fees for an open work permit and how to apply online and paper-based applications all will be discussed in the videos. This is Khalil. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe it. Hit the bell icon button to get new videos notifications on time. Stay with me till the end of this video. It's going to be interesting and informative for you guys. Let's start the topic now, guys. How to apply for an open work permit. We will discuss a lot about this topic in this video. If you are foreign workers, then no problem, you can work anywhere with any employers in Canada if you have an open work permit. And foreign workers needs work permit to work in Canada, guys, legally. That is mandatory. Employer specific or closed work permit, foreign workers are tied up with specific employer or occupations, while open work permit allows you freedom of movement, whether it is between workplace, occupations or locations in Canada. Canadian employers do not need to do a labor market impact assessment in order to hire foreign workers on an open work permit, guys. There are different ways to get open work permit if you are international student, graduates or citizen of foreign countries with reciprocal agreements with Canada, or a permanent residence applicants. This way you can apply for open work permit. Let's go into detail. International students, graduates. In 2021, most LMIA exam work permits went to international students, graduates who were eligible for post-graduation work permit, that is called in short form PGWP. After graduation, international students can be eligible to work in Canada for up to 3 years if they completed a full-time study program of at least 2 years in duration. Study programs that are longer than 8 months but shorter than 2 years may be eligible for a post-graduation work permit that matches the length of their program. Eligibility criteria for post-graduation work permit: if you want to be eligible, then if you are international students, then you have to be going to a designated learning institutions in Canada. Ircc has already allowed for some flexibility within the eligibility criteria as a result of the pandemic. For example, Ircc is now allowing international students to have completed 100% of their study program online between March 2020 and August 2022. So this is a big relaxation. If you are a citizen of foreign countries with reciprocal agreements, and one of them is International Experience Canada program, it is designed to allow foreign youth from over 30 different countries to work in Canada, and you do not need a work permit to apply under International Experience Canada, guys. And working holiday visa: youth between the ages of 18 and 35 may be eligible for a working holiday visa, and participants of this program do not need a job offer from Canadian employer but will need to meet the criteria to be eligible for. The International Experience Canada generally requires candidates to have the equivalent of $2,500 Canadian to cover expenses, not be accompanied by dependents, be admissible to Canada, among other criteria. If you are spouses and common law partners of Canadians and temporary residents, then Canada offers open work permit for you guys, and there are options for the spouse of Canadians, temporary foreign workers and international students. Spouses of Canadian citizens and permanent residents may be eligible for a spousal open work permit if they are applying under inland sponsorship and living in Canada with their partners. Spouses of temporary foreign workers may also be able to get an open work permit, but you must have to meet certain eligibility criteria, and one of them is must have a valid work permit, and that must be valid for 6 months after the open spousal work permit is received. The foreign worker also has to meet one of the 4 conditions, guys. So you must be working in National Occupation Classification Code either in 0, A or B, and there are some more criteria. You must have to meet one of them, guys, not all. And finally, spouses of international students may be able to get an open work permit if they can demonstrate to the government that they are in a genuine relationship and that the international student is enrolled in an eligible program at a designated learning institutions. If you are permanent residence applicants, then you can apply for a bridging open work permit that will allow you to remain in Canada without leaving your job. Okay, if you have applied for permanent residence while waiting for a decision on your applications. So these are the immigration programs. If you have applied through these programs, then you will be able to apply for bridging open work permit, guys. The bridging open work permit makes it possible that foreign nationals do not have to leave their jobs or country if their temporary status expires before their permanent residence application is processed. It also means employees do not have to get an LMIA based work permit in order to keep their foreign employees. To apply for an open work permit, then just write on Google apply for open work permit. You have to choose this one. How do I apply for an open work permit? Or you can also pick up this one also, how to apply on canada.ca, whatever. Suppose if I click this one, cic.gc.ca is this website here. How do I apply for an open work permit? You see the page will be open like this. This is the Government of Canada page here. How do I apply for an open work permit. If I click here, apply for an open work permit. So everything here mentioned about the COVID-19 impacts and about the process, who can apply. You can find everything here. But the main thing, how to apply, I will just want to show you that. That's important. I just wanted to show you that. How to apply. Where are you applying from? Okay, if you're applying from outside Canada, you have to select this one here. If you are applying within Canada, you have to click inside Canada. If you are applying from at a port of entry, then you have to select this one. Okay, suppose inside Canada I select. So here they have given you some suggestions. Do any of these situations describe you? So these are the situations. You are Ukrainian people, also can use this site, or you have a valid study or work permit, you can use this site. Your spouse, common law partner or parents has a valid study or work permit. You are eligible for a post-graduation work permit and your study permit is still valid, then you can use this site. You or your spouse, common law partner and parent has a temporary residence permit that is valid for 6 months or more, then you can use this site. You are waiting on a decision on an application for permanent residence for the in-class spousal class or temporary residence permit holder class, and you made or will make a claim for refugee protection, then you also can use this site for your work permit. You have been recognized as a convention refugee or protected person by the Immigration and Refugee Board of Canada. You are allowed to work in Canada without a work permit, but you need a work permit to work in a different job. This does not apply to a business visitors, guys. You are a trader, investor or intra-company transferee or professional under the Canada-United States-Mexico agreement. You have to make selection here. If you fall under one of these situations, then you have to select yes. Are you a Ukrainian national or an accompanying family member of a Ukrainian? If you say no, then the rest of the people, they say that you can apply online from inside Canada. Step 1, make sure you have what you need. To apply online, you will need a scanner or camera to create electronic copies of your documents and a valid credit or debit card to pay your fees. In step 2, you have to read the instruction guide, or read your instruction guide before you apply, because they will guide you properly. Step 3, prepare your answer for the online tools. Step 4, know the fees you have to pay. Fees for open work permit is $155 and open work permit holder fees is $100 Canadian. So once you have read everything, okay, create your online account or sign in to apply for your open work permit, or create an account or sign in. If you have already your account, then you could just log in, otherwise you have to create your account. So there are two options. Option 1 is Gckey option. Sign in with your online Canadian banking information. If you have an existing account so if you don't have your account, then you have to register first. Register for an Ircc secure account. How to register for an account? Register with a Gckey. This is a simple way for anyone to access Ircc online service. You create a username and password. So register with Gckey. So these are the steps to register with Gckey. Okay, first you have to click register with a Gckey. Below, click sign up, read terms and conditions, create username, then click continue, create a password, click continue, create your security question and responses, click continue to get to this sign up complete page, read terms and conditions, click I accept. You have to accept that, enter your information and follow these steps to create your account. Okay, register with Gckey. Welcome to Gckey, sign in. Okay, put your username and password here. If you don't have your username and password to log in into that account, then sign up first. There are terms and conditions of use. You have to accept, create your username required. So in this way you can create your account. Put your username here and then continue, then put your password and then it will create your account. Then you have to go back to here, welcome to Gckey, and then whatever you got your username and password, put them here and sign in. Then it will let you into your application and then start filling up your open work permit application, guys. If you found this video helpful and informative, then give a big thumb to this video. Thanks for watching this video. Comments below if you have any. I will try to reach you as soon as possible, and have a wonderful day.